Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good, good. Ray Cap. Hi, my name's Ray Cap, and
Oh, my name's Kent Collins.
Should have a pretty decent hunt. It's gonna be cold.
oh yeah, it's already cold.
You notice that since you got that
Yeah,
one, didn't you?
I just walked in. It's already cold.
How I found out about Sportsmen of North America was
Welcome to Sportsmen of North America. Your ticket to the outdoors.
Those crowded streets, and grab your boat or fishing pole and take a ride with me. We're headed to a place
Join Mike McCabe,
good old boys can roam. We're leaving behind all the dirt and crime from the cities we call home. Yeah, join me today and together we'll say, let's grab our gear and go to the waters and the land that we understand.
Ray Howell,
Second home. Sportsmen of North America, can you hear the call? Oh yeah, we tip our hat to the great outdoors and the God above.
SNA founder Keith Powell,
Don't need a ticket, we don't stand in no lines, just hanging with our friends. We see that? Woo!
and weekly winners just like you.
Where the good times.
Get ready, because it's time for Sportsmen of North America. It's time for this week's Winner's Spotlight, where we showcase SNA members on the adventures of a lifetime that they've won from Sportsmen of North America. Ray and Kent are in Pike County, Illinois, chasing whitetail with SNA and Extreme Hunts.
I was on the internet and come across Sportsman's North America, and I was reading on it and enjoyed that they actually gave prizes away. I mean, you see that some of these other sites, they want you to join, but you don't get anything. You know, in today's world, when you join something, you kind of want something back. So I joined, and it's been nothing but great ever since.
All legal, ready to roll. Ready to shoot the big one.
This is our farm here that we're going to be hunting in the morning. Coming up in here through Bluffview. We're going to park right here. I'm going to take you guys up in the bike. Going to park here and walk you all the way back. In the morning, we're banking on them coming.
so I'm sitting in the kitchen one day and the phone rang, and the next thing I know, he says, "Ray Cap, this is Chad McDonald from Sportsmen of North America. How do you feel about going on a hunt?" I said, "You're kidding," the deer token. And he says, "No, I'm not kidding." He says, "I'm dead serious. You want to hunt. We drew your name and you want to hunt." I said, "Man, you don't got to twist my arm. Where are we going?" We were going to hook up. I was going to fly into St. Louis and tie in with Mark, our camera guy, and he was going to take me out to Illinois, Pike County, Illinois, and we were going to go hunt with Extreme Hunts.
Well, Friday morning, we got up bright and early, got out to the ground blind. We were hunting over a corn stubble.
Here we are early Friday morning in Pike County, Illinois, with Extreme Hunts. We're on a late season muzzle loading hunt. I'm a winner of Sportsman's North America drawing.
We were out there until about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we seen one off to our left about 20 yards. It was a doe. She come out. She was all excited, turned around. So we kind of thought maybe there was something coming out behind her. And sure enough there was, but it was three more doe. That afternoon we're sitting back in that blind. And, it was a slow afternoon. Nothing really happening much. And I don't know, it got to be about an hour before daylight would be gone, and a 4-point come across us. Him hauled around out in front of us for a little bit, disappeared off to our left. And that was about all the action we seen until almost time to leave. Here come a doe, and she stopped, I don't know, probably 80 yards off to our left and stood there. And it's like somebody hit a switch. Here they come. They started coming.
We'll be right back. Sportsman of North America is brought to you by Nikon, Hard Rifles, Hunter's Safety System, Lacrosse Boots, Kicking Bear, Sportsman's Hunting Gear, Scentlock, Boss Buck, Downwind Scents, World Series of Whitetails, Diamond Archery, Gaddis and Gaddis, and Can Cooker. Sportsman of North America Hunting Club is the only online hunting community that gives away a hunt each and every week to our members. If you want to go on one of these exciting hunts, it's only a mouse click away at www.sportsmanna.com. We're back and already in the thick of it.
And it's like somebody hit a switch. Here they come. They started coming. And 8 Point was out there. He come down, and was following those does around. So we waited and we decided that, man, that could be a shooter. So we were sitting there, we waited for him to present a shot, and I took the shot and I missed it. Just one of those days where I was off, which don't happen very often, but it happens.
The tip of the week is brought to you by Downwind Scents.
Most of your mature deer, when you're looking at a deer, you want to look at their belly a lot. Their belly will be pot-bellied out and their back will be swayed. You know, it's not always the horn size. I mean, your 2.5-year-old deer can hit 40s, 140s. You want to look at the body mass of that deer, and how long he is and his belly when his back being swayed. It helps out a lot that way.
Downwind Scents big game foam attractants, rising above all others.
We crawled up in that stand about 2:30 or so and got settled in, and things were a little slow for a couple hours, but that's to be expected at that time of the day.
As you can see, we're strapped in pretty tight. This is compliments of Hunter Safety System. Beautiful setup, guaranteed. If you go out, you're not going down. That's a real asset, let me tell you. Without Sportsman in North America, there's no way this would have been possible for me. So I would highly encourage any of you guys that are looking for the hunt of a lifetime to join up with Sportsman in North America.
As the day progressed, it got roughly around 4 o'clock, which is still kind of early in my book, but the next thing I know, Mark, cameraman, he spots a doe. I didn't see the doe, but the first thing I seen was this great big buck standing there right in front of me. I couldn't believe it.
There he is. He's coming out right now. He's coming out.
I'm looking at this buck standing there, and I got to tell you, I'm pretty excited. And the first thing out of my mouth is he a shooter? And Mark says, hold on a second, let me identify him, and then we'll go from there. And he says he's a shooter. And man, I'm telling you what, my heart was racing.
Right there.
I got that gun around, I got it set up.
I just nailed a big one. I want to thank Sportsman of North America. I haven't hunted whitetail much before, and these guys made this whole thing possible. And I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you, Extreme Hunts. This is the most perfect spot. Well, we've waited about 30 minutes now, so we're gonna go ahead and cut loose of our Pro Series Hunter Safety System. We're gonna get out of this tree. All right, let's go see if we can get him. We got good blood.
There's some good blood. What's that right there?
I think we just found our buck. We just found our buck, baby. We just found our buck.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you much, Scotty.
Hey, no problem, man.
Let's go down and take a look at this thing.
Wow.
Look at this thing. Look at this thing.
Look at that, baby.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel, man. Ray, that is a beauty, buddy.
Look at that thing. So here's the end result of our first day's hunt with Extreme Hunts. Beautiful 9-point. Take a look at this buck. He went about 100 yards, and Scott come down, tracked it down for us, followed the blood trail, and thank you, Extreme Hunts and Sportsmen of North America. Without Sportsmen of North America, this hunt would not be possible for me. That is truly my ticket to the outdoors. Look at that thing.
Great buck, Ray. Don't change that dial. Kent heads out again in hopes of landing himself a buck.
Well, getting ready to go back out on the last day because, what was it, Friday, I missed my chance. And yesterday we didn't see much. We seen some does, but no shooter bucks. So now we're getting ready to go back out in the snow and the wind and see if we can do this again. It's kind of snowy out. Got the flurries going on right now. It got cold last night. We got about an inch. Very, very windy. Thanks, Sportsmen of North America, for bringing me out here. This has been an awesome weekend. Met a lot of great people. Had a great time, even though I didn't score a big buck. I had a great time doing it. I mean, it was wonderful.
As hunters, this is extremely important that we all come together because we like to spend our time out in the field. You know, we don't get a lot of spare time, but the time we do get, we like to spend hunting.
If there's somebody out there that is looking to become a member of a hunting organization or a club or something, this would be wonderful for them. I mean, how many other clubs do you know that give 52 hunts away a year? You know, I mean, it's amazing that they can do that.
We're talking food, F-O-O-D, and we're on our way. We've got people actively fighting against us that do this for a living. So that's why I feel it's really, really important to get involved with people like Sportsmen of North America and unite in numbers, because strength comes in numbers. Look at that, spuds, beans, steak, and this is just one of many ways to really strengthen our foothold with our heritage.
You know, you don't get that many chances to be able to sit out and, I mean, really do nothing other than watch for deer. I mean, it's great. I mean, it was exciting. I'm glad that we were here.
I would just like to thank Extreme Hunts and Sportsmen of North America. You just can't even imagine the amount of time and effort that goes into this on their behalfs, and this was all for us. All right, here we are at the taxidermy. We're gonna take this frostbitten deer in and get him worked up. You know, this was all for two lucky hunters that won this hunt, and not to mention the other 50 hunts that go along with that in the course of a year. So as you can imagine, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that we as hunters simply don't see when we win these hunts. So that's something to keep in mind too, and not take for granted. Yeah, that's the beauty of being a winner. You just kick back and enjoy all the perks.
So 138. I hit it right on the nail, didn't I?
Yeah.
It's been awesome. I'd have never got to be able to do this if it wasn't for Sportsmen of North America, and I appreciate it for them, you know, giving me this chance.
So all in all, I mean, I had an unbelievable time. I had never been exposed to what it actually took to actually be able to film this from start to finish. Wow. Yeah.
It's only 6. I mean, it could be 0.
Started getting earache, but okay. So, and it was really a neat thing to be involved with all the way around.
I can remember that. Okay. What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? And hopefully, maybe I'll be one of the lucky ones to win another one of these days. So, but I think they got a member for a long time.
We'll be right back. Ray Howell has been hunting for days now without a buck to his name. Will he be able to seal the deal?
Well, there we are. We got 2 days left of the hunt, and all it has been is soaking wet rain. Unbelievable. But the forecast said the next morning that it was going to clear off. So Mitch and I, we got all set. We got up in the tree, and guess what? It was not raining. It was actually cleared off. I'll tell you what, folks. What an exciting morning. I'm right here in Illinois at Hadley Creek again. What an incredible morning. You know, all week this week it's been raining, raining, raining. Last night I was soaked right to the bone, and we've been hanging in there. And now this morning we got clear skies. It's probably about 40 degrees out, and the deer are chasing. And boy, what an exciting morning. These deer are coming off the food plots early in the morning and coming right down through this funnel. And we got in here in the dark. I got set up. I did a little rattling this morning. All of a sudden, I started hearing on the other side of the hill here. I gave a little man. The doe turned, came around, and came right into me and walked past me at about 24 yards. And here comes the buck. And I'll tell you what, talk about exciting. I mean, he's coming in. This is really happening. I mean, it's really happening. And he come in, and I grunted. He stopped, and I followed that leg line up, and I may have waited maybe just a hair bit too long to take the shot. Ah. Boy, was that something. You gotta be real easy with your girlfriend when you're letting out of a tree. My wife accuses me of holding my girlfriend more than her. I want her to know that I love holding her more than my girlfriend. My girlfriend don't talk much, but boy, I'll tell you what, when she does, something drops. Boy, what a nice buck. Oh. What a dandy. I mean, what an incredible week. And you know something? There was a double pinch that morning. Steve Hedberg also harvested a deer. He harvested the 93rd Boone and Crockett buck taken off of Hadley Creek. He harvested a giant. But you know what's neat about that? You know, Steve came on board with Kicking Bear to help some kids that he didn't even know. He bid on a hunt at a banquet to come hunting with me to raise some funds. And you know what happened? The Lord blessed Steve and gave him the 93rd Boone and Crockett animal at Hadley Creek. What an incredible day. Matter of fact, when I met Steve a little later, you couldn't get the grin off his face. I'd never seen anybody grin like that. I mean, it was incredible. He would not stop grinning. But I guess I was grinning too. We just had a wonderful day. You know, Stacy and Michelle talked to me about how they could get involved with Kicking Bear and help kids. And you know, what we decided to do was have a bunch of kids come right there to Hadley Creek and harvest their first deer. And boy, what a blast. It was incredible, the life-changing experience. Those kids harvested their first deer. Man, I love them guys. Hadley Creek, they're great.
Thanks for watching Sportsman of North America. Go to www.sportsmanna.com to catch all the episodes you missed. Don't forget, Sportsman of North America Hunt Club gives away a free hunt each and every week. For an online social community for hunting and outdoors, where you can meet other hunters and share photos, videos, and hunting tips, SportsmanNA.com is the new destination for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Sportsman of North America, your ticket to the outdoors. We're changing lives one hunt at a time.
Closed captioning provided by Hunter Safety System. Don't let your next hunt be your last.
This has been a Sportsman Video production.